What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Driz. We are playing some Forest today, the Forest to be specific and exact. I'm super excited. I have a little bit of experience with this game because me and two other buddies loaded in. We basically built a fucking log cabin, got some spears, and fought off some cannibals. I mean, we had a couple things going, maybe like a stick fucking storage holder or whatever it is, but it wasn't that far. I then went ahead and tried out a single player experience just to see how different it is at night. It is vastly different. Having a team, having someone watching your back, amazing stuff. If you can have a buddy to play this game with, I highly recommend it. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you can see, I do have a continue. We're going to hit new game. We're going to hit normal. I don't know if this erases my old game, but hey, if it does, fuck it. Don't really care. Because that's just what we do. So we are on a plane watching Necklace. Got some nice food here in the tray. Got a little book here we can read. What's going on? I'm sure we all know what's about to happen. But if you don't, buckle up and enjoy the ride. This game is phenomenal. I mean, it really mixes the survival, crafting, horror-esque type of gameplay that you really would be looking from something like this. Personally, to me, it's not scary. Like, I grew up playing things like Fear and things like that. Diablo, gore and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't really freak me out, but when you get jump scared, you're gonna scream. I mean, you're gonna, you know what I mean? So we're not going for a speed run. We're not doing anything like that. This is just a bare bones, a minimum copy. Like, we're just sending it, man. No expectations. Hey, give back my son, Lil Tim. Lil Tim. He's gone. He's gone. It's okay. Lil Tim's gone. All right. We are thirsty and hungry. We got our little drawings, man. Take that, put that in the fridge. So, of course, we're going to start grabbing some stuff. If it seems like I'm doing this kind of fast, because obviously, I remember this part. There's some good stuff in this plane, though. There really is, So you want to make sure you're looking around. Get completely full. See, like, we're already full, so there's really no need to eat that. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it would be kind of pointless to do that. So our first order of business is we're going to get some rope together. Rope and cloth, electrical tape, that's huge. You never know what you're going to find out of these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Yeah, so obviously luggage spilled from here. Wow. Normally we get more luggage spawns. Check around here, maybe. Okay, so sometimes there's like cloth just on the ground. So, oops, sorry about that. All right. Interesting. It really is unique every time. I mean, I'm guessing maybe some stuff fell over like this way, or no? Okay. We're not going to waste too much time on it. Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's see. Do we have enough? Perfect. We're going to need that rope, and I'll show you why later. We're also going to take this and that. Oh, actually, we're going to need 2 rope. All right. For now, we're just going to try to find a source of water. Gather up some sticks in the meantime. There were some blueberries on that bush there. That's a really big tree. Interesting spawn. I don't know if it's quite different because I've only had about technically 3 iterations of this game. But oh, hello. Yeah. All right. Oh, I thought that was water. That's not water. Okay. Normally I would try to kill that for meat, but kind of got other missions on the mind right now. Let's see what we do have. Make a spear. Get that other. No. No, let's not make a Molotov yet. Okay, if I can't find water here in a second, I'm just about to start chopping, honestly. Head back towards the plane. Believe it should be over here. It's easy to get turned around in this game. It really is. Animal discovered. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, here we go. We got like a camp or something. This could be nice. Was that cooking pot? That's huge. Dude, that's fucking huge right now. And we have our source of water. Okay. I'm thinking... You know what? No. We need this. Yeah. We can't use this one, can we? Which one of these would be good? That's pretty sturdy. That's all I should have rounded, though. Oh, by the way, if you want to know which is going to be the front of the treehouse, it's always going to be wherever the rope is right here. So that's why we saved that rope. So we are just going to go ahead and start chopping trees. Because we have to get a lot of logs there. So trees give you 4 logs for each chop, as far as I've seen. I don't know if that can change or not. I'm going to let the stamina come back in. Okay. Obviously, it's better to use the other kind of axe, but we're just doing what we can for now. But I really love the way that this game starts off, because so far I think I've seen, I don't know, like 3 nights, and every night, as far as I could tell, it seemed to increase in volume, you know, and increase in how many were scouting you, and you know, just their presence in the area became much more noticeable over time. So it's interesting how they do that, because I think it gets to a point where, in order to progress the storyline, like they'll just keep sending more and more until you eventually can't defend yourself, and then maybe you die, or I don't really know. So what I'm doing here is just known as clear cutting. Shout out to my buddy Beardo, because I definitely didn't know what that was beforehand. So we're just basically raising everything to the ground in a certain area around what's going to be the base, basically. So nice even chops. You know, you don't want to fucking waste too much of your stamina here. Just kind of want to get in, get out. You know, find where you're chopping at. I think I hear something behind me. I did hear something behind me. Okay. So as you see, even with like your first day here, they get curious, you know, they're like, who is this? What's going on? I'm not sure when they start deciding to eat you. I was not a part of that conversation, but it happens pretty damn quick. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Okay, so what I just did there is what I was trying to avoid. So it's actually good that we saw it. I wasn't hitting anything. I wasn't really lining up. You know, so you always kind of want to... That's weird, dude. What's going on here? I guess kind of just raise up. This one might be... There we go. Okay, so yeah, I was hitting it too low. You know what I mean? It happens. Just readjust your stance and try again. You know, nobody's going to be perfect first time playing this. I know I wasn't. So as you can see, we're thirsty now. Obviously, hydration is a huge thing, and that's why we decided to build near water. But we actually have an added bonus because we found that pot, which is extremely lucky. I'll show you just about what we're going to do right here. So we're going to go in here. And we're just going to create the most basic fire we can. So we don't have to sit here and fuck around with like too many resources. We just get it going. Oh, you always want to make sure you wash blood off, yeah. And then let that thing go. You can add meds into it, but we're not going to do that right now. Okay, so this is too shallow, I think, for me to... I don't know, maybe it counted. Oh, check this out. You want to see something cool? Hold on. Yep. It's going to be our first food source. So, you might be thinking, well, there's all this fish here. Might as well just harvest it now, right? Wrong. You want to keep these in here as long as you can because this is going to be your first immediate food source before you have to eventually resort to eating animals. And then if you can't do that, the little snack bars you get, which they didn't give me a lot. And there we go. We can drink it. And as you can see, our hydration is back up. Put a leaf on the fire for shits and gigs. And we'll get right back to work. What the fuck's that? Good source of skulls. We'll take it. With these bigger trees, obviously it's going to take more. Like I said, you don't want to be spam clicking. You're just trying to time it in intervals that the axe hits. Again, it doesn't really matter, but if you're just trying to look for, you know, efficient chopping, that's what I've come to find. That's going to fall. Alright, so we've been doing quite a bit on the building part here. Or not building, sorry. On the chopping part, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and start getting these applied before it gets too dark. Oh, actually, I could have used that to kill the bunny, but that's fine. We'll worry about that later. I could make a log sled right now, but it's just wasted resources that we could use elsewhere. You want to be very careful early game about what you're using resource-wise, like that rope, because we didn't have a lot of cloth at our disposal. I would like to have an axe right now, a better axe, but it just did not seem deemable versus having, you know, the house, which will be our saving grace ultimately once we get it going. These birds just fly right up to you, dude. It's crazy. Nice. Oh, these rolled right down the hill. That's great. But yes, if you're a fan of the, you know, survival, crafting, horror type games, give the Forest a try. You know, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised what you find. Be very peaceful too at times. You do have to kill animals though. If you're not down with that, you're not gonna have a good time. Because you gotta make beds and shit, so you need hides, you need deer skin, all that good stuff. So you know, you don't actually have to do that. There's an achievement called vegan where you go through the entire game without killing animal, eating animal. You know, I think you get it by being a cannibal. I'm not 100% certain. So they don't really seem to care if you eat the cannibals. But you know. Okay, that was a dumb mistake. So we just ran over the fire. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. Because that's bad. You don't want that. I fucking ran right to it. That's hilarious. As you can see, you can really just get lost while just going about your tasks. Early game, you're just setting up for defense. You know, you're trying to get something going. When the boys and I made our first house, we didn't realize that the cannibals can actually run into the house. They can't get up to the treehouse, as far as we've seen, but they can run into a house if it's on the ground. So it's something to keep in mind, because we were just about to save and go to sleep, and like 3 of them came running right in. So, you know, you don't want to deal with that. It's not a good time. It's funny as hell, but ultimately not the best of times. All right, so we're close. So we need 7 more logs, which is basically 2 trees. We're gonna keep that in case we want an adjacent like bridge. So we'll talk about that later. So you kind of want to be careful with, how you're let me get our stamina back. Going about your shit. Because if you do too much at once, you might ruin something. See, like that could be like a bridge to a bridge to a bridge. That could be a bridge to a bridge. Like, you want to try to have this like planning. But if it's your first playthrough and you're not gonna know those kind of things, just do what feels right in the moment. There's no wrong way to play a survival game. Unless you die all the time, then even then that can be a learning experience. Alright. Got some leaves. So we were cutting a little bit close. A little bit too close than I like. I'm gonna wait to get our second. Beautiful. I love the way they do the logs in this game. I mean, they don't make you have to like actually physically cut it up, because that would be a pain in the ass. Where did that tree go? Dude, it's so easy to like lose track. I could have swore I just downed it over here somewhere. That's crazy. I really need to start clearing some of this brush. It's everywhere. This game's having a laugh right now. Can I seriously not find it? No way. That's fucked up. I'm sure when I watch this back, I'm be like, wow, what an idiot thing I just did there. Oh, here we go. Oh no, this is one from earlier. You know what? It doesn't fucking matter. Hey, who cares? A log is a log is a log. Okay. Give me a sign. Literally give me a sign. Wow. Y'all see that? I'm not tripping, right? That log just fucking flew on its own. That's... Game was literally like, here you go, dummy. And with a final 2, boom, we have a treehouse built.